Hey folks, welcome back. It's the final week of Love Month and I wanted to end it in a grand old heartbreak.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Today we're watching 500 Days of Summer, a movie I watched all of one time and then never again. Because I absolutely hated what Summer did to my boy. All the and don't even get me started on the I walked away from this movie fully convinced Summer was the villain. But apparently the internet disagrees, and we all know the internet is right when it comes to opinions. Over the years, I've seen take after take saying that Tom was actually the problem all along, which means one of two things. Either I misunderstood this movie, or I was projecting. So today we're revisiting all 500 days to figure out, was Summer wrong? Was Tom delusional? Or was I just too stupid to understand this movie? So kick back, relax, grab some ice cream, subscribe, and let's get sad. Well, the movie started off strong already. This definitely wasn't a passion project. Definitely. We're introduced to our leads on day 488 with them smiling, a ring on Summer's finger, with the narrator saying it's a story of boy meets girl. What a load of garbage.
The boy, Tom Hansen, grew up believing that he'd never truly be happy until the day he met the one.
I was a hopeless romantic once. I quickly learned that that wasn't real life.
The girl, Summer Finn, did not share this belief.
Funnily enough, I'm more like Summer now than Tom. So this is going to be a really interesting watch. But this isn't a love story. I'm shocked. I really was shocked though. This movie played me like a fiddle. We jump to day 290 and Tommy Boy is already heartbroken. And we have all been there. It's not psychosis to be doing something. Anything to ease that pain. But his friends call his sister to help him because they have no idea what to do.
And what?
I think we should stop seeing each other.
Pain. So Tom breaks down that whole breakup conversation, as we all do, and well, it turns out Summer hasn't been happy for like a while.
Tom, don't go. You're still my best friend.
What the frick? Oh my god. So our boys try the usual. You know, there's plenty of other fish in the sea. You'll move on eventually. I mean, they're right, but it never really feels like that, especially in the moment.
I don't want to get over it. I want to get it back.
Bad start already. We jump over to day 1, and well, that's where Tom sees Summer for the first time. And again, we've all been there.
For Tom Hansen to find it now in a city of 400,000 offices, well, that could only be explained by one thing.
Fate! Fate!
Don't tell me that garbage.
So it took until day 4 for Summer and Tom to actually interact. And what do they talk about?
You have good taste in music.
Like this, Smith?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Marry me now. Okay, let's be fair here. She started talking to him first. My boy was infatuated, yes. But now she's insanely cool? Damn.
You used to call me anal girl.
What the hell?
I was very neat and organized.
Oh, okay. Tom announces that he's officially in love with Summer. For all the reasons we think a girl is perfect.
Love for knees.
Back to day 11 and Tom's sister says one of the most memorable lines from this movie.
Just because some cute girl likes the same bizarro crap you do, that doesn't make her your soulmate, Tom.
It's true though. It's about connect. But our boy doesn't have the courage to just ask her out. What are you? Crazy? We don't do that. So on day 28 is when the ball gets rolling with them. There's a staff karaoke hangout thingy happening.
I just don't feel comfortable being anyone's girlfriend. I don't actually feel comfortable being anyone's anything.
The bar has been set. And it's crazy that our gang here can't even comprehend a statement like that. They're on completely different wavelengths.
What happens if you fall in love?
You don't believe that, do you?
The bar has been set again, folks. What I do like about her is that she isn't dismissive about what they have to say about love. So she's quite good with communication.
He likes you.
Oh my god, he sold him out. You must never do that as a wingman. Come on.
Do you like me?
Ooh. Oh my. Why, yes. But Tom doesn't have the balls to say he likes her as more than just friends. Because who does that? Are you crazy?
So that was fun the other night.
This is the best day ever. Oh my god. Tom's friend came over, spilled all the beans about Tom obsessing over Summer, and she heard all of it? Yeah, this was the start of trouble on the horizon, kids. No reaction? That's worse than fighting. Crazy. And they were actually having fun at one point. But that's always because of the honeymoon phase.
This is fun. You're fun.
Marry me now. She immediately announces that she isn't looking for anything serious. She just wants fun and casual. But Tom is in love already, so he's just gonna hope she changes her mind. So naturally they smash. It was a bit confusing to Tom at first because apparently casual just means smashing. Honestly, I too would feel on top of the world right now. Nothing could ever go wrong at any point. Yeah, well, life is a freaking roller coaster. Life sucks. Summer isn't working at the office anymore, and some other third thing. We spend the next few weeks with them being great actually, and Tom showing Summer his favorite spot. That same spot from day 488.
No way!
My guy was getting ahead of himself here, thinking him being at her place was her walls coming down. It's better if she announces something like that rather than just him assuming, you know?
I've never told anybody that before.
I guess I'm not just anybody.
Okay, so I mean he does have good reason to be assuming, but still, we don't assume. This is why you don't involve your friends and family into complex situations that you have a handle on. They start giving their own thoughts and opinions on what they think they would do, but it usually just ends up being bad. My boy was actually fine with being casual. His friends started pushing for labels. Crazy! But obviously that would eat my boy alive over time. He himself knows that if you start poking the nest, things would go bad.
Look, it's easy, Tom. Just don't be...
Best advice in the whole movie. Ever. Even up to this point, Summer actually says she's happy. My boy just had to poke the bear's nest. Damn.
Can't believe this is your boyfriend.
You know, that's a pretty valid reaction. But Summer isn't happy about how Tom acted in there. The guy was troubling her and commented on Tom. Like, was he really just supposed to just stand there and watch all that happen? What kind of man is that? The frick?
We're just
what?
No!
How much days has it been?
About 8.5 months.
And she doesn't expect him to have any kind of emotions? My boy is not a robot. And to be fair, for her to still not feel anything is crazy. What the frick?
I am also not sure how much time passed here.
So I guess she does have feelings. Which makes sense.
You need to know that you're not gonna wake up in the morning and feel differently.
Unfortunately, nobody could ever guarantee anything like that. No matter how much they promise forever and ever. Which clearly is right now. You know? It sucks, but that's life.
Roses are red, violets are blue. You.
I'd buy that card actually. Props to Tom for trying to move on, but now isn't the time to start dating. He first has to get over Summer. Cause he can't stop talking about her.
She took a giant shit on my face.
Literally?
Not literally.
And that's not healthy or fair to the other person.
You ever do this? You think back on all the times you had with someone and you just replay it in your head over and over again and look for those first signs of trouble.
All the damn time.
But that also isn't a healthy thing to do.
It took his date to spell out to him that Summer at no point really did him any wrong. She didn't cheat, she didn't take advantage of him, and she was very clear at the start of her intentions. But that just completely flew over my boy's head. Don't worry, I have my own thoughts at the end. So. Uh-oh. She actually came up to him to talk, and they went out for coffee. Is there hope on the horizon, kids? Oh my goodness. They spend the entirety of the wedding day of their friend bonding. Is there really hope here? And she invites him to a party on Friday? Hell yeah, my boy. Hell yeah. This is where we get the coolest shot from the whole movie, where we see expectations in fact don't actually line up with reality. Yeah, turns out it was her engagement party. Make that make sense. Yeah, the days just pass by so slowly and never ending, especially when you're in absolute misery.
It's not a fun thing to experience, and it just feels like forever and ever.
It's these cards, and the movies and the pop songs, they're to blame for our lives and the heartache.
He's not wrong, actually. Tom seems to be doing okay as the days went by. He's sketching again, which is a good sign. I love it.
No, I think you're just remembering the good stuff. Next time you look back, I really think you should look again.
She's like 9, but a freaking sage with that wisdom. Like a young Uguay.
I don't know.
So Tom does just that and sees that Summer has been, in fact, a questionable person. Almost kind of like she has a mental problem. Personally, I think this is the most beautiful part from a breakup and being at your lowest. To be able to pick yourself back up and do good with and for yourself. That's absolutely priceless and honestly, completely worth the heartbreak. Conveniently enough, while Summer is getting married. Sometimes that's just how the timing works, unfortunately.
Hey, Tom.
Uh-oh. What the frick? I'm surprised. Actually, you know what? I'm not surprised Tom didn't just walk away then and there. He does know she's married now though. She actually sits with him and does that small talk-ish.
So, why'd you dance with me?
Because I wanted to. I just woke up one day and I knew.
Knew what?
What I was never sure of with you.
And now Summer believes in love and fate. Look at that pain on Tom's face. God. Oh God. You know, I heard somewhere that Tom made this whole interaction up just to give himself closure. But the thing is, none of what happened is completely out of Summer's character. She's straightforward, she admits when she's wrong, and she will just randomly show up at your favorite spot. So... My guy showed up to an interview and immediately hits it off with one of his competitors for the job. Maybe... fate, perhaps?
My name's Tom.
Nice to meet you. I'm Autumn.
Okay, a little on the nose, but I'll take it. And that's the movie. Okay, this was a beautiful movie actually. The movie originally did us dirty by showing us day 488 first with them being happy and holding hands, giving us hope even though they said it wasn't a love story, but watching it as a whole thing was quite enjoyable to be honest. Falling in love, getting heartbroken, it's all part of life. You can't really escape it, no matter how hard you try to. Now for the biggest question, was Tom wrong or was Summer wrong? The answer is neither of them. They were on two completely different paths in their life. Summer shouldn't have kept doing the little things. The hand holding, the almost kisses, keeping him close, when she knew for a fact that feelings get messy.
Relationships are messy and people's feelings get hurt.
And Tom shouldn't have treated every small moment like proof that destiny was unfolding. They weren't evil. They were just two stupid idiots wanting different things. And that's what makes it hurt. Life is unpredictable. People are complicated. And sometimes love isn't about winning. It's about learning. This movie was smart and beautiful. Too smart for my 16-year-old brain to comprehend. If you enjoyed this video, check out another one of mine right here. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you next week. Peace!